Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pregnancy vlog, finally, right? I thought I was going to do these a lot more often than I have, but time just passed and now I'm 24 weeks. So I am just about 24 weeks here, and I feel like this pregnancy has flown by, but I also feel like it is a lot different, maybe. Or maybe I'm just gonna sit here and complain and say it's been a lot tougher than my first pregnancy. I think it's just been, for me, the differences have been a lot more of a challenge than what I had with Eli. And I keep comparing it to my other one, so it's just different. It's just different. And some things are the same and some things are different, and I guess I just have to keep telling myself that's okay. I just ate a bunch of raspberries, so I apologize. The biggest thing that has happened is we did find out the gender. My mom threw us a little gender reveal. We actually had an ultrasound and we saw baby, which was so good. Baby is so healthy, and I was really worried for some reason, and I keep telling my doctor this. I'm like, for some reason this time around, I'm like worried, and maybe it's because I know what to expect at each appointment, and I know what could go wrong, and I know where it could go wrong, and I'm nervous and I just don't want anything to, I just want a healthy baby. Like, I just want a healthy baby. That's all I want. And we saw, obviously, baby in the ultrasound, and oh, it was so nice to see baby, and like everything's formed and everything's forming right, and the growth is there, and everything is just like right on, which is so good. And they looked at like the measurement of baby compared to like where I was at the time. I think it was like a little over 20 weeks, and they said like you're like dead on. Like, it's like baby is like growing right on with where you are at in your pregnancy. So I was like, good. I was like, good. We are right on track. Ready. Anyways, if you did not see the gender, we did reveal it on my Instagram there. So my mom threw us a little gender reveal, and maybe I'll try to insert the clip of that right here.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we're taping.
Live. The big reveal.
So yeah, she did like a little, like they had the exploding golf balls or whatever, and my husband loves golf, so she had him hit the golf ball and it like exploded into the color, which it was pink, and I was like, okay, so it was really funny. Like, my mom was like screaming because she already knew. She had found out before we did, so she could like throw the little party for us, and my sister didn't know, and she was there, and like she was like screaming like, oh my god, and I was just like, I was holding Eli actually, and I was just like, wait, what? Like, it's pink? Like, we're having a girl? Like, oh my gosh. I didn't even like, it was just so shocking to me that we were having a girl, because I feel like before I even got pregnant, I was like, we're having another boy. Like, that was already set in my head, like, we're having boys. Like, I just always thought that. Like, I always thought I would have 2 boys, and we're having a girl. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this like changes everything. Like, this changes like my entire mindset of everything. Like, the way the nursery is, like, I don't know, I get to look at girl clothes, and I get to look at all the little girl stuff and do what little girls get to do. Like, it's not about trucks and boys, and it's just crazy. It's just, to me, it was just like absolute shock. I was completely like I obviously was like, oh my gosh, like, but literally when it exploded into being, my face was literally like, oh my gosh, like, what? So obviously we are so excited. I am so excited that it is a girl. I can't believe that I'm going to have a little boy and a little girl. And I'm really excited for Eli too, to experience having a sister. Like, he gets to be like the big brother and the big protector of little sister. So that's just like a cool concept to me of having that dynamic. I'm so excited, and I get to experience, you know, having now a boy and now a girl. So I'm so excited. It's so fun. So I haven't even started the nursery, but I'm like trying to get plans in my head for what I want to do. I feel like with this baby, I'm like way behind on like what I was with Eli. With Eli, I was like buying clothes and like getting the nursery ready by now, and like I think I had the nursery done by like 30 weeks. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Isn't that how it is with second kid? Like you're just like, I ain't got time for that. Like, but we are so excited. I want to do something really special to her room, especially, I don't know if I've ever like really talked about this, but we really would like, I mean, obviously if we had an accident in the future, like we would love that child and we would want that child in our lives, but we really just want 2 kids. Like this will probably be the last time that I'm pregnant and have a kid. So it's just it's extra special. So as far as me and how I'm feeling huge. Like I don't even know what else to say, but I'm feeling huge. I feel like I've grown. I feel like I am where I was with Eli at like a month ahead. Like I kind of felt this way the whole pregnancy. Like I feel like my body is a month ahead, like compared to Eli. Like when I had Eli, I was at like 27, 28 weeks, like what I feel like right now. Like, but I'm not. I'm like a month behind. So, yeah, I feel larger this time. And I think that's pretty normal, I believe. I think you usually feel like you pop sooner and you get bigger a little bit sooner and faster, and your growth might be like, because your body already knows what to do, so it just like goes there. It's like, okay, ready, got it. We got it. We know what we're doing. So that's how I felt. I just feel really big. I feel not a lot of clothes fit me right now, and trying to find clothes has been a little tough, and I've been trying so hard to just not buy maternity stuff, and I think I'm gonna do a whole video because I found some really great stuff that has done so good during my pregnancy here, that is not maternity, and that some of it I might not be able to wear. It might be too big after baby, hopefully. Too big, hopefully. But some of it, I'm kind of thinking now, like my mind is more towards like nursing the baby and like being comfortable during that period, because I know how that was with like Eli. With Eli, I had no freaking clue. Like I didn't even know, like I knew that I was going to nurse and I was going to try to nurse, but I had no clue like what that meant, like physically, what to wear. Like I didn't know any of that. So this time I'm like, okay, this is going to be great for now and for nursing and for like postpartum, like after baby, like when I'm done nursing, like I can still wear this after. So I feel like I have a good grasp of like what to wear. So I kind of want to do a video, like I said, of some non-maternity stuff that's great for pregnancy. So let me know if you want to see that and I will put that together. Let's see, some other things that I've been feeling. I'm still exhausted, but not to the point of where I was like a couple months ago. I'm tired, and there's probably 2 or 3 days a week I take a nap. Like when Eli goes down for his nap, I'll lay down and just take like a 20-minute nap, and it just kind of revitalizes me for the rest of the day to get me through like the very end. Otherwise it's not bad. It's just, it's still there though. Like my exhaustion is still there, and it's probably because I'm a lot more active running around after Eli and taking care of him. So it's a lot more responsibility than I had when I didn't have Eli. I've had a really bad acid reflux, which I had with Eli. This is not new or like, I'm like, oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. It's so uncomfortable. So I've had a lot of acid reflux, and usually it comes at night, and it's always when I have to have something spicy, and I know it's coming. Like I know, like once I have something spicy, I'm like, I'm gonna have this. This is gonna hit me later, and I know it. So usually spicy foods bring it on, or even if I don't eat spicy foods, sometimes it just comes on towards the end of the night. Especially when I lay down or drink like a lot of water, which I have been doing because I've been so hot and it's been really humid outside. So I've been drinking a lot of water, which is good for me anyways, but it causes acid reflux. Ugh. Okay, and then the other thing is hip pain. Holy moly. And I think I've read a couple things that like it's not uncommon during your second pregnancy to go through some hip pain. But like holy moly, like hip pain. And I still have been active. I've still been running. I've still been working out, and I do find that when I go for runs or work out that night, my hips are worse. Like it's definitely a lot more pain in my hips, and it's just uncomfortable. It's painful. Like it's really hard to sleep because when you're pregnant, you should be sleeping on your side. You can't really sleep flat on your back. You can't sleep on your stomach, obviously, excuse me, and you can't sleep on your sides. Another side effect of pregnancy. You can't sleep on your sides because your hips hurt. So it's like, how do I sleep? Like, I just want to sleep. And maybe this is like preparation for baby. You always got to think that. But yeah, the hip pain has been really bad. I'm gonna just try to start stretching more. I've realized that I haven't been stretching as well, or really very often. I haven't been stretching very well. So I think if I start stretching, maybe that will help my hips out a little bit. But it's been pretty painful, especially at night towards the end of the day. It's just like, I just need to lay and get my feet up because my hips are just like burning. As far as like cravings for food, I really haven't had many like cravings, like things that I like, oh my gosh, like nothing weird. The one thing that I still like crave and I want, and I've had this the entire pregnancy, all I want to eat is fruit. I just want to eat fruit all day, all night. I could eat fruit morning, noon, night, middle of the night, anytime. I could eat fruit. Like fruit is really good, and especially fruit that is a little more tart. So like berries, like raspberries I love, strawberries. Keep me away from the strawberries, I swear. There was probably a week where I like ate like a carton a day. Like it was bad. Like I could just eat strawberries all day long. And then I really love nectarines right now. Like all the fruit is pretty good right now. So I'm like, I just want fruit all day. But other than that, really no like weird cravings or like anything weird. That's pretty much it. Like that, I mean, nothing's really crazy with this pregnancy. Just like I said, the hip pain's been different. I feel really big already. I'm kind of scared towards the end of what I will look like and what I will feel like. Really scared. But us mamas out there, we gotta stick together. Let me know if you were pregnant. Let me know if you had any hip pain your second time around, or even your first time around, and like what your doctor suggested. And then if you have like any like acid reflux tips. I personally take Zantac for it. My doctor said it was okay, so I take a Zantac whenever I feel it come on. Or if I know I'm eating something spicy, I try to take one, and sometimes it combats it and sometimes it doesn't. But it definitely helps my acid reflux. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this pregnancy vlog. If you have any questions or anything, leave them down below. Subscribe if you're not, and hopefully I'll get another pregnancy vlog up soon for you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.